PLN here knows how to give a rough bearing.
If I can just add to, if you're in a vehicle, it's fine to use bearing, but if you're on foot with a bunch of guys, just say like northwest or east or whatever.
Striker.
Those are the two options. So by all means, if quicker and easier, just northwest is fine. I mean, when you're all kind of
your
grouped up.
bearing is different than my bearing to the same spot. So.
Quite right. So yeah, and then obviously rough distance. Obviously, if you don't have time to get your vector out, then just kind of gauge it. That's something that comes with practice. And then description. More often than not, you'll hear someone shout "contact south," and it's a kind of, as lovely as that is to hear. You want a little bit more description on that because you don't want to kind of go guns blazing and then realise you're up against a BTR with an autocannon. And then obviously, if that's then radio up from myself. Yes, the more information, the better in a short amount of time. Right, can someone describe to me what a spot rep is?
It is when you spot enemies.
Yep, it's a spot report, basically. And the idea is the quickest way of getting one of them through, if you are in contact or soon to be in contact, you most likely would do the 3Ds again. And then that gets passed up the chain. If you're in a recon situation, what report do you use?
Salute or salt.
Yes. Well, yep, that as well, but most likely it's going to be a salute. And a salute gives you basically it's a full recon report. You will probably pass that up in person to your FTL, which gets passed up to myself, which then gets passed up to platoon. Bear with me, gents. Let's start loot sizing it in. There we are. Cool. So, can anyone tell me what salute stands for?
Size, activity, location, unit, uniform, time, and equipment.
Yes.
Perfect. Yep, that's it. That's pretty much bang on. So, not necessarily use it that often, but more of a recon report. They are very, very useful. It just allows us, to get as much information through as quickly as possible. Alright. Let's grab some strikers for us. We're going to take 2 strikers, so Portia?
Yep.
Yay.
Lovely.
I'll get on driver.
That will be first squads. Sullivan, that's first squads. Okay, you can take that if you want. And this will be yours and Rodel. Fox, this will be yours behind you, Rodel. There you are. Cool, if you want to load up some stuff into that bad boy. Cool.
When you say first squad, you mean Alpha Fire Team, right?
This is fully stocked.
Seems like it. Dump everything out.
I'm just shifting 5-1.
What's up?
You are 5-1?
5-3, always 5-3.
Oh, Sullivan, mate, if it's alright, could I ask you to be on the ground? Alright. Awesome.
Can you wait till after SP? Yeah, let's do it then.
Alright. Okay. Let's go ahead and load SP in, shall we, now that they're all contained up in the corner there. So bear with me, gents. Just continue finishing your loadouts. Load up any stuff you want into the
Who's fire team leader?
Vehicles are full already.
Yeah, you'll be with Boyd.
Hey, Boyd, what do you want?
Go red.
Alright, red. Hunter, mate. I'll
be my
Rear check.
Grab a.
I always AR. I hate the AR.
And put a couple extra boxes in my bag. Whatever you want, just throw them in there.
Alright, FTLs, make sure you've got long ranges. So Hunter.
You want us on 3?
Yeah, we'll go
Alright,
on long
yeah,
range.
so Ashford and
Probably skip
Saint, you guys are going to
50-20.
be acting as squad
I
leaders
need to
tonight,
just load
so
this. Let me
you're going
just
to make
load all
sure
this
you need to
stuff
have a squad
in.
leader loadout with long range radio.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm not sure how many people.
I have a couple of public squad leader loadouts if you want to grab one.
I don't know. Was
Yep.
short range left here? Long range right?
Gotta get
Short,
ready for those Aldos,
right,
man.
long,
Okay.
left.
Throw so many Aldos at you.
I need to change my sights. I'm not using these sights.
Let's see, we got additional fragmentation. Don't like the white smoke being the AN-M8.
Yep.
It's the M83. Come on, guys. Right, I'm carrying
Right,
toolkit.
guys, cut standby for lag spike.
Don't need this
So how
toolkit,
are we doing
probably.
this?
Rid
We've
of
got 2
first
squads, but we're
aids.
breaking down into 4 squads, or
Essentially.
Yes, basically, yeah.
but we just have the 2 straight.
Only one
Yeah, just
spare wheel.
because now I can have enough drivers and gunners.
Right. Right, let's just let it all figure out. Okay, so sorry, put mate. How do you want to do it? Do you want me to run as like?
Do you have enough folks
six?
for both your fire teams this time?
I've got two-man fire teams. So
Yeah, we're tiny.
Okay.
Alright, if you want to do it as one, you guys as one fire team, and then you could be 5 or something.
yeah, I don't mind doing
Grab
that.
the heat.
And we'll I don't
You-
mind.
how you wanna do it?
Javelins.
Oh no, I'll
going
run it
in.
as two separate little two-man buddy teams. I think that
Okay.
makes the most sense, just so I can get as much practice in for everyone. Because
Sounds good.
Hunter will be coming back to our squad whenever he's finished his jolly.
Drop out a 40 red 40 mic smoke.
We'll be honest.
Yeah,
Glad to see
can
you
do.
too, man.
Oh,
Saint, don't get to color red.
Right.
I'll get some IR grenades.
So, alright guys, so we'll be on short range 5-1 for our squads.
I'll check it in.
No, hang on, no we won't, apologies. So, Alpha, you'll be on 5-1. Bravo, you're going to be on 5-2, and that's between you two guys.
Nope, not you.
Not me.
Where'd he go? There he is.
So,
You'll be
and
on
I
5-1.
will be on long range 3.
Just you and me, man. I guess so.
What?
Really?
Nope,
What
you'll
about
be
the
the
what
Saint.
about the
Always
rest of the
discuss
1,
us,
2, 3,
right?
4, 5 people in our squad?
Alright,
I don't
Saint
know.
will
Mate.
take
So,
5-3.
you're going to be my FTL,
Ashford,
so we'll be
you'll
on
How come they have
5-2
5-4?
short range.
Where are you at? Ashford, yep, you'll be 5-4.
5-4.
I don't know. We're missing a few people. We're missing like 3 people.
Krauser, yep, so you can go
Um,
ahead and color
Viking 3.
color blue for now.
Simple.
That's it.
Oh,
One of your
sorry.
runners
I
playing
hear.
Bravo today.
Simple.
Fantastic. Have you got a long range?
Bravo, can you do
Say
negative 5-4?
Should we, like, our
Okay.
squad be
I'll
Alpha,
get it
Bravo,
We're
and
Alpha.
Charlie?
Okay.
So you guys are going to be Viking 3.
Sierra.
The green is the driver and
Okay.
gunner.
Yeah,
So
So
that's
so-
you're going to be operating as an
And then
independent
there's Alpha,
squad.
Bravo, where they're going
and then
to
there's
this tank.
Alpha Bravo.
Okay.
I'm a little well.
I think
Did
so.
you guys want to act as
what-
your own fire
what
team this
time
evening?
was
So you can have your own short range between the two of you and then just look to radio in on long range 3?
Not much of a short range between us.
No, I know, I'm joking.
What's the are we doing a actual engagement or is it
Yes.
recon?
We will be doing an actual engagement, yeah.
Okay, so I feel like that's gonna make it very
sorry.
difficult.
you're
If you
Alpha,
got 3
AR, and
short
I'm Bravo
ranges.
AR.
Fully server.
I don't know the best way, because basically it's the way I've been told to do it is to try and get everyone to practice for running as a little mini squad, but we don't necessarily have the numbers, so
Yeah.
Okay.
maybe it makes sense.
can make
Okay,
it-
yeah, we'll
we
do it
can
the
make it work.
we'll do it now. We'll do it the
Just
proper
leave
way.
them
So
in the
let's all be
Sierra and call
let's
them
all-
Sierra.
yeah, we'll do it properly then. All of us will
Radio
be on short range 5-1. All of us on short range 5-1.
Just do short range 5-1 and all spot
You're
reps
up.
go on 3.
dude.
Yeah, that's fine. That makes sense. That's cool. And ace reports and everything, yeah.
He's got the 90
That's
or
fine.
early
So
2000s
FTLs act like
camo on his
FLs,
helmet.
but we'll
How
just
many
keep things in check.
bags did you
And
stick
a
inside
Fire
me?
team leaders, make sure your
3?
guys are on the proper nets.
Okay.
Again, Alpha.
Alright,
you
everyone
guys
just
are
give me a quick
gonna be
radio check.
Viking 3.
5-1.
Bravo, you're going to be Viking.
Under up. Roll up.
Fantastic.
Cheer up.
5-3.
Lovely.
So make sure you
What up?
get your spot reps.
Love it. I heard something.
That was
Sounded
something.
like a crisp packet, but we'll go with it.
No,
Yeah.
stop that. Stop that.
Sounds like you're eating crisps from the other side of the room. That's what it sounded like. But I heard you.
Let me try.
All right, cool.
Is my microphone working?
Yeah, it's working.
Go radio.
Yeah, my microphone sometimes does that.
Yep.
All right.
Alright, Krauser, do you mind driving the,
Then, oh my
Shield
god,
on our
that
way up there?
Hey Fox, you wanna hear something
godforsaken
cool?
mess.
What's up?
All right then.
You wanna hear something cool?
All right. Everyone
ahead.
crowd around me for a second. Everyone crowd around me for one moment.
School circle.
School circle. All right, guys. So, can anyone tell me what we did last week?
Reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance, yes. We were set out to gather intel and evidence and any recon reports on any illicit or illegal activities that were massing on the southwest part of the island. As you guys hopefully can cast your minds back, we spotted what seemed like a drug or growing area. We had what looked like evidence of an arms deal with an enemy submarine, and we also had what looked like the subjugation of government assets to be used in said arms deal. So once we pulled out, guys, reports followed that the enemy convoy that had said weapons caches that they just purchased was moved along the waypoints that you see currently. Everyone got eyes on these waypoints? Go ahead and check your maps for us.
No eyes on waypoints.
Oh, is it on that normal thing where it doesn't come through?
I'm reading.
I'm
See
ready.
them? Right?
Yeah, I see them.
Alright. Depressingly, it's the one person that needs to see them that can't see them. So. Alright, let me just put them back in for you. Cool. Alright, so last reports, guys, was that the enemy convoy. Oh, I put the wrong friggin' number on that one. The enemy convoy were pushed through the capital of. I can never friggin' say it. Lapangang. And they were last seen pushing through the central town towards the industrial complex. Our job, guys, is to push through these waypoints, push to the hold position, keep ourselves shielded and concealed, look to get our drones up, and then recon the southwestern area of Lapangang. See the industrial complex here, guys?
Sound.
Yep.
Eyes on.
Copy that. Alright, once we've got those drones up and we get those recon reports in, we'll then look to get orders out, and then we'll look to try and spot the enemy. Once we've finally spotted the collapsed convoy and we have eyes on the enemy positions, once they're all marked, we'll then be looking to push in. And it's going to be heavily emphasis on the FTLs to control and keep them spot rats coming in, and looking to get those ace reports in. Also, you guys are going to have direct command of the troopers that you have under you. And then from there, we should hopefully have a good old battle. We're going to look to take and hold the position, guys. So once we've consolidate our position, it's going to be very much a holding it. It's going to be up to you guys to look to your defensive, get your firing sectors let down, let you know, make sure you're not all covering the same position, and the Sierras are going to look to take initiative to put themselves in the right positions. So that's the order of march tonight, guys. Everyone understand what they're doing? Yes. Cyport, mate, sorry, go ahead. I'm waffling. Go for it.
Nope, you're good. So just to be clear as well, one of the major keys we're looking for tonight is radio communications. That's both inside the squads and from the fire team leaders who are acting as squad leaders moving up. So obviously, in a normal scenario, if the squad leader goes down, fire team leaders, you're going to be taking over the squad, and you're going to be especially taking over the radio. So that's one of the things we want to really focus on today, is getting those radio calls.
Yep, it's that very much that mentality which I waffle on about, which is next man up. It's very much making yourself prepared for that next position that's above you, so that if things do go tits up, you are well aware of what needs to be done, and you're able to jump on it as quickly as possible. Because what happens, guys, when the SL or your FTL goes down and there's no one there to answer those radio calls, what happens?
Screaming in the distance.
Chaos.
Chaos, yes, chaos, and that's something we don't like, and that's something we want to stop. So that's what we're going to look heavily at tonight, guys. So yes, the real emphasis tonight is comms. Just keep it clean, keep it concise, and just really kind of get a basic grasp and understanding of it. There'll be no wrong comms this evening. So just literally look to have a little practice and play. Just keep the comms communications between your fire team members as good as possible. So, moving on from that, just a quick gloss on it, guys, because I'm sure newer members may not have done it before, but when we have a convoy set out like this, as you guys can see, the waypoints that we're pushing, what's something we tend to do when we have a route set up, guys? Anyone? Anybody? When we have a route set up, what do we normally have? When we have waypoints set up like this, what do we normally look to have if we come up against any of those? If any of those waypoints look like we could be in trouble or an ambush position, what do we look to have?
RPs or whatever, the secondaries.
Oh, who said alternative? Someone said alternative.
Alternative routes.
Alternative routes, yes, very important. Why are alternative routes important? I've just explained it. But...
Just in case the initial route goes haywire, you have somewhere else to go.
Quite right. Yeah. So if you spot an IED in the road, or you start taking contact, or an ambush of sorts, we obviously then look. Yep. That's the average drawn that. Cracking row. Good work, mate. So yes, that's a good example of an alternative route. So what's our first port of call, guys, in a convoy if we take contact?
Push through.
Push through. Yeah, that's the golden rule, guys. The amount of times I've seen around, sort of you end up stopping, everyone dismounts, everyone gets smashed up, and then wonders why it all goes haywire. So the idea, guys, if we do take contact, is to push through. Obviously, if we lose a vehicle, you want to push through far enough that you are no longer in contact, but then still in position to be able to assist. So obviously, it's just not a case of just stopping and thinking you're going to be able to turn the tide. As anyone that's been in an ambush before, that doesn't happen. And if you're like me, you usually take an RPG to the face or an autocannon round through the eye. So that's something we're going to look to make sure we don't have happen. So, lovely. Alright, Rodal's done us, yep, alternative black for that route. And Fox has done us, yep, that's perfect, guys. So just go and check map. Yep, sorry, Sullivan, go for it.
One more thing, also for drivers, usually waypoints, they're not and like routes, they're not specifically what you should follow. Just follow the road and go with how the terrain is going. You don't have to specifically follow what the route shows. Maybe it's not the best ideal route because you're seeing it from a map.
Yes, yeah, they're intuitive, not exact. So obviously, we can only read maps. We don't necessarily have an idea of if there's rocks or obstacles in the way. So if you kind of come up against an obstacle, don't just drive right up to it and say, there's an obstacle in front of us. Take the initiative and keep that convoy moving. The worst thing a convoy can do is stop. That's the golden rule. So I think I've been talking for long enough now, and I'm sure you're all very, very bored of my voice. So I understand that. So what we'll do, guys, we'll go ahead and look to head out. If you want to go ahead and mount up. Cycle, mate, you got anything else to add? Or...
Nope, sounds good to me. Let's get rolling.
Convoy net 17.
Convoy net 17.
3 and 4, go ahead and mount up.
Lovely. Okay, so... Right, Alpha Bravo, let's go ahead and mount up. How it's going to work, guys, Alpha Bravo, you'll be kind of your own squads, as it were, so you'll be giving me kind of comms in a platoon style.
Driver up.
Yep.
Fox, we're good to I see that alternate dismount.
Go ahead, all green. Second?
I see that alternate dismount.
Yeah, could have talked about Balfour to it.
One is all mounted.
I guess I should do that.
Bravo mounted.
Right, so
are you 5 then?
Hunter, yes, I'll be a 5 kind of roll. So Hunter, mate, you'll be 2, not Bravo, yeah?
Yeah, but
you on 17.
Yeah, you'll be your 2. So Alpha's 1, you're 2.
2? What is 2?
Because we're breaking the fireteams up into squads, basically. It's the best way of looking at it. So I'm more of a 5, not an SL. I know, don't worry. It's confusing, but it works.
What?
So is it a Bravo?
Sorry.
I don't know why that's so hard to understand.
So Alpha's 1, Bravo's 2.
Gunslinger 2 or Viking 2 at this point.
Alpha of 3rd squad is 3, and then Bravo of 3rd squad is 4.
What's my...
You're 2. We're 2. We're 2. You and me are 2. Bravo's 2.
But Abate is also going to be
Okay,
answering 5
so
calls.
same concept, different name or what?
Alright, let me just switch it.
No, you are a section leader, so you need to get ace reports and do all the stuff that a section leader does.
We clear to head out.
Hang on 2 minutes.
Abate,
3, 4, this is 6. Switch to long, check in on convoy now, over.
You got my comms before.
You go long for convoy or am I switching?
I switched to long range.
I'm tracking convoy.
Okay.
I think I might have been before you switched.
The usual, I guess.
6-1 is all mounted.
Hunter, mate.
should I carry a javelin?
Long range 6 at 17. Yeah, love it.
Yeah, but
Fantastic. Yes, mate.
want to hear something cool?
In 2 moments, good sir.
Sierra 1, checking in 70.
There we are. And Sierra 2. Go on, Sierra 2, go on. Go on.
Abate, I added a waypoint 7 because I just feel like we should cut up through that draw there.
That's fine,
to stay behind.
Good copy on all. Good copy on all. Order of march will be a Sierra 1
staggered.
50-50 stack.
Right.
One rolling out.
That bit of information.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Bate.
Yes, mate.
What about alternate dismounts, red north? Was it Hilltop 202 San Grigio, whatever?
Yeah, there's a building. The alternative one I was looking at is Hill 43. There's like a building and like a compound in front of it, which might make sense actually. Just west of waypoint 7. 200 meters west of waypoint 7.
Okay.
I'm gonna go drink some water, be right back.
Yeah, you got it. When you're ready. Boom, straight in there. 6 to all. Go ahead and.
Guess they want to keep it close.
Are you on 17 as well, Fox?
Negative, I'll switch over.
Yeah, swap it over for now to do your turn calls and whatnot. You're not tracking Saber, so it's fine.
Ah, yes, I forgot I set up a bivvy and then went to a set off from there. Oops, oh well. My bad.
You want to call an increase to 60? It's quite a drive.
6 to all. Increase speed to 6.5. 6.5.
I got pizza
Second
right
right.
next to me.
On the intersection, right.
Tracking.
Guess who's gonna eat all this pizza?
Actually gonna hold the speed down for a sec and let them catch up. Just hope you haven't plunked down a roadblock here about there around the corner. Oh, we're fine.
No, you're all good.
0-1. This is 5. Do speed momentarily. Fall behind a bit.
Call up, we're tracking.
01, reduce the speed.
This is going too calm.
0-1, resume original speed.
Assuming 6.5.
01 copies.
Crossing wave 1. Danger ahead.
Scanning.
Yeah, we'll look clear. I'm just gonna max speed it. I'm on T. Do I need to change here? Straight ahead?
No, just keep going. This is all north, so.
You need to call that up, Fox. And we passed it. Whoa.
We'll do 1.3. Thing is, I don't see any micro dagger or anything.
Smoke up ahead.
5, this is 1, smoke up ahead, diverting left route.
Alternate black.
Yeah.
Tracking alternate black.
One Roger, smoke diverting.
Nice one, Bate.
I don't know what you mean. I did nothing. We've got to learn this sort of stuff. But it's amazing how often it gets forgotten and just drive straight into hell.
Yep.
Shift 330.
330. 330.
Was it an ID though? That's the question. It's always better to play it safe than it is to find out the hard way.
Should we take green all the way up? Probably.
Whoa.
Oh, please.
That's tree trunk.
Following a road here.
Yeah, keep going. If we hit the green road, I'll pass up to waypoint 4.
Yeah. Do you have a standard here? Should we go yellow or green?
Green, left side.
Looking for green.
5-1, passing waypoint 4, following green road. Audible explosions. Explosions ahead.
Straight ahead.
Divert
cut,
grey.
Cutting grey.
5-1, explosions ahead, diverting route grey. That's no.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Seems like Gray is putting us directly.
Oh boy.
We're in trouble.
Oh, we're in trouble. Copy that.
Cut the engine and full dismount.
Full dismount.
Full dismount.
One dismount.
Oh boy.
Oh, deploy parachute.
Look at that.
I feel like I'm playing Battlefield.
Wait, since when does a striker have a...
5, this is 6. Vehicle rerouted. Rerouters will be Oscar Mike in 1 minute. Alright, Alpha Bravo. 1, 2. Sound offloaded in.
Rodolph's patching himself up.
Let's pretend that did not happen.
Hunter mate. Hunter mate, let's get on the move, bud.
Trevor up.
Should we divert route purple?
Yeah, we can go for purple.
5, this is 1. 5, this is 1, we're diverting route purple.
Be advised, you have someone behind.
Hold, Hunter's not in.
Hunter's not in.
I don't see him. I see him. Go for it.
On nice.
Get in here. What? Hunter, where you going?
Okay, all in.
Confirm ramp up.
6 to
Ramp up.
Convoy, continue on last. Routes purple.
Rolling purple.
1 moving on purple.
Closing ramp.
6502 is moving again.
Am I actually calling into 5 or 6?
Alright, mate, whichever, it doesn't necessarily matter as much. It's hella confusing. Just trying to practice comms.
Off road.
Oh, I feel like I've called the sun today. The sun. Yeah, a bit windy.
I knew it.
That's rocks in front of us.
We're looking at red or regular dismount.
Regular dismount. Well, we'll push through the alternate from waypoint 7, and then we'll continue on to our original dismount.
Copy.
Good work so far, guys.
It's nice to be a Cav scout.
It is, man. I just like strikers. I just like the fact we have a big, amazing steel force multiplier with thermals.
Yeah, I mean, I guess technically I flew a force multiplier, but they cover up.
5-1 hitting main road, left side.
It's a bit lonely, I can imagine, in some ways, of course.
Crossing 7.
5-1, passing 7.
There we are. We'll break off roads west.
We missed
1-5 Russia.
yeah.
We had to go off road. The
Yeah.
black route, yeah.
There we go.
Adjust to 494. 249. Ah.
249.
294.
294. Oh, trees.
304 will take you directly to alt.
Recon, consolidate at original dismount position.
296 original.
Tracking alternates. How far?
Keep moving.
We're push west.
Push past alt.
Pushing past alt.
Uh, 150 before dismount.
150, call and standby.
Stand by for dismount.
All gone, switch to long range 3, end of convoy.
Hold here. Go for dismount front.
Rough.
One dismount.
Dismount.
Cut the engine.
Cut engine.
Switching long. We dismount and all.
1, 2, 3, and 4. This is 6. What's the dismount position? Deploy drones. Begin scouting immediate north and south, west areas. Yeah, we have caught a bit too much sun today.
Abati on me.
Yep, onto me. Sorry.
Yeah, I definitely don't have a drone.
Right, let's have a quick.
Let's go.
I definitely don't have a drone about it.
Hang on 2 moments, Hunter. Just have a quick fragger. 2 moments. So if we're here, Sideport, mate, we'll
Yep.
How do you want to set out?
Alright,
Do you want
let's
us
get
pushing
set up
forward
over
on
here.
foot, or do you want to literally just kind of try and scout from this main position?
Well, I think we can scout from here, and then once
Yeah.
we have an idea of what, or once the guys have an idea of what they're looking at, we'll let them decide how they want to proceed.
Alright, now we just gotta wait.
Now we'll get them radioing in. That's cool.
AFK for 1 minute.
That's fine, man.
Awesome.
Okay.
Fucking beer.
Oh no, all good, all good. Alright. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you're not operating the drone, let's look to get eyes out to the southwest and west areas. Begin scouting out. All recon reports sent through long range 3. Out.
Got no heats from this position.
Radio check. Should try reposition. We got Hill 48 about 100 meters to our northeast.
I think that better scout out on foot for now, and we'll wait until the plan is forged.
Yeah. Just gonna dismount quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just trying to steal everything.
6, this is 1. We have no
God damn,
viable
the tactical
recon
level.
location.
Copy our last one. Just keep maintaining VC alternative scout position. Radio upload.
See, the problem is that I can't hear shit out of my radio. Nope. No, they heard me. I heard one of them respond, like, his voice, but... Yeah,
You good on
check
medical?
it. Check it.
What's up?
Probably some bullshit like that.
IR.
That's an IR frag, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, it's not a frag, it's an IR grenade.
Yeah, IR grenade. It's all the same. It's like a strobe on me as well.
Yes. Oddball, how long? How long?
We hear helicopters pointing up to our west. We are on hill 38 at the moment.
I might.
Got a high tipping off southwest.
I heard two people on long range at the same time.
Yeah, me too. That's weird. Maybe we just heard about you. Right, left, both. Yeah.
Message from 6. Break. Begin deploying expediting movement 350 meters west. RP1. TAC 045. TAC 068. Time now. Out.
6-1 copies all moving west, RP1.
6, just 2, copy, moving to RP1, over.
Probably not moving yet.
Yeah.
They're moving into position. We'll hold SPF on top of the hill.
Large.
5. Message from 6.
Send for 5.
5. Begin tasking 3 and 4 from new recon positions at your discretion. Over.
Roger.
They're moving to recon positions.
3 and 4, send me SPOTREPs.
Alright.
Has a building 100 meter ahead to 6-4. Guess that'll be our first stop.
Roger 4. Give me those SPOTREPs when able.
Yeah, I said 264. 261 or just ahead. Yeah.
I got 1-1 SBF.
Yeah. Alright, I'm rolling, so we getting.
Yeah, hang on. Okay, forward slow.
Power up, forward slow. We just have 1 times sharpshooter marked on the map.
Copy on last 4. 6 to go ahead and begin marking the map. Accurate positions as we in this area. 4, if possible, please put down AOI.
Probably tracked from here, right?
Yeah. Guess we'll better hold.
Holding.
Got no heat on first sight. 6 Bravo and Alpha are inside the industry compound.
Yeah. Do you want to hit the road?
3 and 4.
Yeah, roads to our north. There's rocks right next to you, so forward right.
Forward right. Slow.
So it's all AOI factory. If you follow up on the road, just take the first right.
road, first right.
I got one heat, top of the silo. Go ahead, breach to the wall, right?
Reaching right. Gray or red?
I don't see any colors. It's like this is good.
Last one.
Take a left here, behind the warehouse.
Okay, I would just try to understand. On the road or?
No, yeah, just straight left through the wall. Oh, okay, can't hit, take him.
Sierra 1, 6.
Go for Sierra 1.
Sierra 1, if you want to look to take a northeast approach, look to rally at RP4, main conceal over.
Roger, Wilco. RP4's the road to our right.
Raj, tracking.
It's 250 meters. Try and keep off the road along the left side. Got 3 heats. Breach through the wall straight ahead.
Don't get pushed too far up, Sullivan. There's marked contacts just on the other side of the scout yard.
Friendly's front. Keep moving.
Have it.
Take a right, front right, 250, behind the construction
Six,
site.
this is 2. I have eyes on 1 times UAC
Yeah,
at the
try
western
moving
edge of the factory.
Okay. Guess it's
behind on approach.
don't want to burn down this building.
4,
Guess
1,
no.
6. Good copy on the last. Maintain position. To maintain
Well, we're in.
next 2 minutes.
We're safe.
Targets.
Cut the engine and dismount. We'll head upstairs.
Plan of assault. Out.
Copy on dismount.
So again?
Our ramp is open.
Ventilation.
Next to all, I say again, next 2 minutes. Finalise recon reports over.
6 Sierra 1 has reached destination.
Copy on last. Sierra 1. Maintain position. Out. Okay.
Let's stay here for the moment.
Okay.
We're almost finished.
1, 6. Give us a sit rep over.
6, 1.
Just one guy on top of the silo.
1 is just sitting on the west side of scrapyard, waiting to breach. We have no viable recon from this location.
Copy on the last one. Maintain current position. Want it to have 2 push up to you. 2. Message from 6. Send sit rep over. I know I'm sitting right next to you, mate, but just radio it through anyway.
6, this is 2. I'm at north of RP1.
Shots fired.
And waiting the assault over.
Copy on last 2. Maintain position. Let's keep security for Sierra. Maintain eyes. 3. That's message from 6. Send sit rep over.
Still got eyes on that heli?
This is 3. We have 1 Ural
Tracking.
heading towards
Break,
RP1
break.
from the
We
compound.
have 1 times
Over.
CB Ural approaching our position.
Yeah, sorry mate, he was actually calling that in. Copy on last guys.
Left side, south.
Sight line. If it's not aware of our presence, let it pass.
That's a yellow Ural. That's part of our briefing, right?
It is mate.
That's what? Private Manelli's?
It's empty.
4, message from 6 and SITREP, over.
6, this is 4. We have no eyes on contacts from our position right now.
Heli's taken off again.
Break. 3, 4, at 5's discretion, begin expediting movement west, look to begin assault positions, Frago with 5 for those. Break. 1, 2, look to reconvene at 1's position, Sierra, mount up and reconvene at 1's position.
Copy.
1 is Alpha, right?
Yeah.
1-3, okay.
6-1, be advised, when on approach, maintain like a real low. Don't skyline, we have a 50.
You're sharing radio.
Sharing?
Yeah. Or
last one,
you're
we'll maintain low profile.
yeah.
No,
You're just transmitting through your
Yeah, I was gonna say something.
3, 4, this is 5. Be advised, 3 and 4 assault points marked on map. Begin movement to those positions.
3 cop.
1, this is 6, at your discretion, begin marking assault point 4 and 2, over.
gunner up.
Driver up.
Let's go ahead and move out. Back up slowly. Oh, slow like. Taking the northern road, heading down west. Bearing is about 250.
Yeah.
Sierra 1, message from 6, push no further. Next right hand opening, over.
Gonna boost up long range. Not sure what is said.
He said, don't push further than here.
Got no heats as of now.
I'm thinking a wide approach here.
I got 1 heat to 210 guard tower.
Check map, quick.
Yeah, scanning.
This is what I'm thinking our route should be for maximum support.
Is that too much foliage?
Say again?
Is that too much foliage?
No, there's no foliage.
He wants us to move to Viking 1 point.
6
Right.
4, we just had a yellow Euro passes.
Keep a right on this compound. Don't reach it.
Keep it right.
Too much junk inside. Hold at the corner.
Yeah. Call negatory for Viking is 6. We're holding 50 meters north of Viking 1.
6, this is Sierra 1. Sierra 1 will have a low. Hey. Fuck's sake. Rolling SBF on the northern side of the AO.
Message from 6.
Set for 5.
5, how are you looking with 3 and 4, over? Have you got assault points set up?
Roger, they're moving to assault points now.
Copy our last 5, we are currently in scrapyards. We have good eyes into the compound from the north. We're going to look to be assaulting once you guys are set up, over.
6-5,
they
roger.
want us to. He wants us
Yeah,
to breach. Yeah.
I was just gonna check that. Actually, Sierra, intro.
Flash. 5 is 3. We have contacts 200 meters to our front. 5 is 3.
Should
Take
roll.
fire.
Green to engage. Green to engage. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Rolling.
Begin attack. Sierra 1 and 2. You attack at your discretion. Begin supporting infantry elements.
I'm looking at the breach, that's all. Should we do that first and then do rolling SPF?
Yeah. Go ahead, double time. One, two. This Sierra will adjust with your breach. Then we'll retreat to SBF.
Smoke it?
One, 2, 3, and 4. This is 6. Keep them sit reps coming in.
Holy shit, that must have looked epic.
6-1 is breaching RP2 time now.
Alright, rolling.
Hold back, back up, back up.
Breaching. I believe 2 is right behind you. Over.
1, check yourself. Okay, roll.
Rolling. Slow.
Sierra 1, this is 6. Keep your perimeter security west of the current position.
It's the guy just in front of us?
Yeah,
1
that's
times
nothing?
yellow casualty.
No.
I don't think so. It's a Genki?
That's a PKM.
3 and 4, this is 5. I've marked separate sections of the compound for you to clear on the map.
Taking some fragmentation.
6, this is 4. We are taking shots from the...
Yeah, gonna roll faster, going north.
6-1 at RP3, 2 times yellow.
Reloading.
Copy on last 1 and 2. Do your best to maintain. Keep pushing.
Armor front.
Trying to look.
Sierra 1, message from 6. Push downhill. Look to get online with infantry in the compound. Begin assisting with eyes north over.
Moving back down.
Yeah, going fast.
Six, Sierra, moving down. Oh boy. Fuel has been hit.
6, this is...
It's not bad.
Accurate fire rate is at 4 AP.
Copy on last 4. Keep pushing at your discretion. Try to get into the compound at your earliest convenience. Over.
Or this is 5. Remember, liberal use of smoke can help there.
We're checking our stuff.
Antenna's in the way. Turn.
Turning.
Got him.
I'm taking contact straight west, that's all.
Scanning west, no heat. I think that was the guy to our south. 40 minutes.
Roger. Alright, pushing up.
Hold. Back up 5. Back up.
Yeah, we're tracking southwest about 230.
Yeah, 211, got one. Not sure if that's friendly.
240 maybe?
240.
Yeah, that's that. There are a lot of them there. Gonna roll with Bravo here.
Go ahead.
6, this is 1. We've reached to the south end of the northern compound. Doesn't look like there's a wall here we might have to breach through.
Copy on last 1. Keep pushing directly
Scanning west.
Look to clear out the rest of this compound. Move with Sierra. 2 will begin pushing to your position now.
Tracking southwest. Yeah, got him.
Sierra, I'm just to your south, about 50 meters.
Loud and clear, see ya.
Tracking.
Oh. Shit, lost target.
Well done.
That was impressive. Three, send sit rep to 6, over.
We're out of smokes, right?
Negative, we got 1 round. Bunker compound the other side of the wall. Freaking antenna is in the way again.
Rotating.
Chair has no eyes. Go ahead, push forward. Block.
6 is 3. We're about to push
break
into
the last
the
wall on the right. Make a block for them.
Waiting for frags. Breaking last wall.
What's the bunker? Okay, hold there.
TR-16, pop smoke, pop smoke.
Gonna orient south.
Yep.
3, 4, this is 6. Be advised, 1 and 2 is currently directly north of your current position. Over.
Back up. Yeah.
I'm looking for a breach here.
I'll go gunfire from inside, but
Sullivan, push west, we're breaching.
Rolling in. Should we take perimeter?
scanning north.
3-4, this is 5, send enable.
I'm getting a perimeter here. Advise look south.
Turning. Looking south.
Six, this is 2, I spotted the
That's
yellow
fine.
Euros, over.
Copy on last 2.
A bit of elevation here, might be able to see above.
Last convoy.
Actually, no.
Begin engaging enemy at your
I got one
description.
side and one guy inside.
We need to make sure we're not encroaching on 3 and 4.
Yeah, I know. Further down.
Leaving Charlie.
Copy that, Atlas 1 second.
They don't have any androids on them.
Yeah. "501 interrogative, over."
5 is simpled, 6 is about to.
Yeah, I was looking for Seibold.
Just saying.
Send for 5.
501, can you confirm your guys have androids, over?
Yeah, confirm they do.
Not seeing them.
Roger, be advised we're not tracking. Are you able to put up some high, what's it called? High chem lights, over?
6-1, we're pushing RP3 time now on the west side of compound.
We can go up ahead.
Copy on last 1. Look to consolidate
up.
on RP2 and 3. Look to secure weapons cache. Begin clearing rest of the building.
Got movement west.
Movement west. I'm moving into
1,
compound.
2,
2,
3,
8,
4.
0.
This is 6. Give us ace reports chronologically. Over.
It's standing still behind the trees.
1, 2, 3, 4, be advised. Possible QRF coming in from the west.
Yeah.
6-1, ace to follow, green, green, green.
Gonna hide here. Hold on.
6, this is 2, I'm green on everything.
Call up a lace. We are green. Yeah.
6-1,
Amber.
I
Hull.
confirm ammo cache.
Or amber. Not amber. Because if you say amber.
Hold on. 2 times BTR moving in westbound.
Flash, 2 times BTRs in from the west. Confirmed by Sierra 1. Orientate. Prep 80.
Sorry, say again.
I can dismount for the javelin.
Weapons cache marked.
Back up. They're moving straight towards us.
Sierra 1-6. Begin line up with 50 go. Over.
They're straight north from us.
tracing.
Reloading, reloading.
Are we safe here? I can't see over the wall.
There's right across over the wall from
yeah,
us.
I see him.
Area 1, we're going to push past you and try and use our AT4s to support us. Over.
Roger. We got contact straight north, possibly also over the other side of the fence here. Hunter's in trouble. Could roll out.
Putting RPG on that BTR. Clear it.
6 is 2, I have 2 times infantry direct north, behind the fence.
Copy, last 2, hold position, front of your description.
Burning. Go ahead forward, slow.
There's a guy, he's down. Gonna head out here. Doing a wide sweep.
Reloading 14. Keep moving. Reloading.
We're just gotta back away from these.
Halfway.
Alright. Okay, I'm moving up. Gonna do a sweep north here. Yeah, one guy.
Behind a rock. Don't see him.
Yeah. Should see him now.
Nope, bushes. Keep moving slow.
Fucking run him over.
No, he's right next to us.
6, this is 4. Do we have Atlas position?
I think I got him now.
Yeah.
Alright,
Gonna do one more sweep.
Maintain security west, southwest, and northwest. Let's split yourself up at your discretion. 5 will have a big frag over.
Fucking rocks.
Why did you push towards the PTRs? Thought you were gonna sweep around.
Yeah. That was my point, but the BTRs were both cooking.
Oh, one still is. Don't think we have resupplies with us.
Oh, I'm actually injured.
Yeah. Lost some blood. That's what you get with hitting those rocks.
Working left arm.
1 and 2, message from 6, break. 1, 2, look to keep your eyes directly west, look to pre-range the road, keep them spot reps coming in, spread yourself out accordingly. But
Opening you on your right arm.
Break. 3, 4, this is 6, I want you guys on the south side, the south side of the compound, you're going to be providing security on the tree line, but to keep sending them spot reps in, move at your earliest discretion. Over.
Copy.
1 copy, all setting up trenches on the west side.
3-4, did you copy?
Hey,
6
Buddy.
last?
Buddy.
He's behind us.
Did it look as cool
This
as
is
it
4,
felt?
I did not copy, no.
3-4, you're going to be moving to the
Yeah,
southeast portion of the
It
compound
looks awesome.
and
It
getting
looks
set
so
up
cool.
to receive an EQRF.
Did you not see me and Boy just like stand still and just go, well, that was cool.
Yeah, I heard that. But I meant more like the the breach.
Yeah, the breach. Oh mate, you took the best initiative.
Hey, Abate.
Possibly could and really kind of.
How about we just have them all facing west for now?
3-4, disregard last, continue facing west. We're holding the west side.
Maybe there's a lot of trees in the way as of now. What was that?
6, this is 1, we have,
There you go.
Thank you.
1 times green.
What was the problem?
He was glitched.
Copy on last 2, just maintain security guys, keep eyes out to the west. 1, 2, 3 and 4, begin setting up your own firing lanes, mark map accordingly, begin pre-ranging and keep exporters coming in.
I'll roll us back south
Yeah,
for hold on.
there's two guys inside the compound.
Copy.
Sipple is move south behind the wall and set up next to the building behind us.
Five to 3, we got 3 times vehicles approaching from the west. Got technicals and BT.
Roger, technicals and BTRs approaching west. Engage.
Sipple.
Cybolt. Am I running you over, Cybolt? Nah, we're fine. You good?
Yeah, it's fine like this for now. Stop something dead in its tracks.
I'm gonna dismount for a javelin shot.
So you better use that stick.
Yeah, go ahead and climb up on the striker. Lost visual on those BTRs. What's the American cube thingy again?
5 to 3, we've got more vehicles, 1 BTR, 1 technical.
Vehicles from the west.
Approaching from the southwest.
Copy on last 2 and 4, be advised you guys stepped on each other there, but good copy on last, let's get eyes on, prep AT over.
6-1, you've got a pickup truck, 50 cal and an M113 with a 7.62, looks like.
Rodal BTR FAR 263.
Wait, Abate, use the AT.
Good.
Six is 3, and we've got a APC approaching fast.
Copy on last 3, do your best to grab any AT you can and let's engage at your discretion. Let's keep it up guys, keep a base of fire as well.
That M113 is shifted,
past
to
our
our east side,
position,
front
it's 100 meters to our east now. Out of AT.
East.
6, this is 2, another technical coming down the road from the west, 600.
Abate, is that you?
2 times technical coming in from the west, 600 at the moment.
Copy on last guys, keep them spot reps coming in, keep engaging at your discretion.
Enemy technical is moving from the north to the south. Currently 500 meters west of our position, over.
Copy on last two, keep tracking, keep engaging.
Technical coming in from the west, 500 meters at the moment, west.
And got an RPG in this investigate.
Alright, I'm back in.
Yep.
5, this is 6, should we call that next area?
Yeah, roger.
Gents, index. Alright, index. Let's look to reconvene on the collapsed wall.
Dismounting.
West side of the yellow brick building. Boyd, mate, if you can still hear me, just send anything, any pros or cons.
How's it looking?
Two cells inbound, guys.
Gun and turret. That's it.
I'm back. I can now see Saint.
Was just checking out the APC. Only got the turret
I can see
and the
color
gun.
again.
Saint, can you hear me? Oh my god, I can see that.
Oh wow.
Alright, guys, rally on me. Rally on myself and Sideport. Alright, fantastic. Alright. Cool.
Is that it?
That is it.
We're
That
done?
Yeah, man. That was,
Fun.
So yeah, did you guys enjoy that? Was that a nice sort of opportunity to kind of really get those comms nailed down? How did the FTLs, well I say FTLs, how did the SLs of 1, 2, 3 and 4 find that? Ones had to shoot off at Hunter, mate, how did you find it?
I think it worked pretty decently, and it was a nice chance to see if I remember anything.
Oh mate, you know your stuff, so it's good to see. But yeah, as I said, it was just an opportunity to really kind of get that nailed down. But no, I appreciate you guys coming today, mate, and taking that role. I know it's a nice PKM you got there as well. Very nice. It's not PKM.
It is.
It is PKM. Okay. But yes, mate. No, I appreciate that. Anything you'd change? Anything you weren't happy with?
I'm happy.
Good man. You're always happy. Love it. All right. 3. How do you feel that way? 3.
Saint, you here?
Yep. I thought it went alright. After we moved from AP3, though, we got attacked by a bunch of dudes who were lying down, and it was almost impossible to see them. But after that, once we got into the compound, it was fine. Just had some technical issues where Ivanov couldn't see or hear me for some reason.
That's strange.
I think that's a long-standing issue with the carry add-on from Ace.
He went down, and then Winters tried to carry him, and he was still on the ground for me, so he was basically just non-existent.
Yeah, it's something to do with the locality of the player when they get picked up. Sometimes it doesn't transfer properly.
Gotcha.
That makes sense. Okay.
I used the javelin.
Alright, so yeah, how did you find the comm side of things, Saint? I did notice you were a little bit not quite as active on the long range, or I don't know if you were hearing everything that was coming through, but were you monitoring long range through?
I was monitoring it. Initially, I couldn't hear anything that you guys were saying. Then we fixed that issue.
Okay.
But most of the time, there wasn't really anything for us to send up.
Okay, mate. No, that's fair enough. As long as you were aware of the stuff that was going on, and just make sure, as you say, if you ever come into that kind of role, if an ace report's asked for, just make sure you try and get that done real quick, even if it's just a quick green, allows the information just to get passed through smart. So, But apart from that, mate, I mean, you did well this evening. When you're breaching, sort of in and out of Zeus as much as I can. I'm sure Cypot saw more than I did, but pushing through, you picked the correct assault point. You got to pick the most cover to push in from, which is what I really wanted to see. So it's obviously a little bit of initiative. Just give you guys a real chance to kind of execute and plan whilst looking at the comms. So good stuff this evening, mate. Appreciate it. And finally, Ashford.
Yeah, I think went pretty well. There was a point at for assault point. We did get kind of like locked down with some accurate fire, but we did throw out smokes to be able to move through that.
Yeah, that's perfect thing to do, mate. Don't create your own concealment if it's not there. So, no, good work for yourself, seeing Astrid. You're quick on the comms, real smart, real straight through with everything that was needed. So I appreciate that, and keep up the good work, mate. That's what I like to say. So yeah, all right. I will hand the floor to everybody else. So we'll start with the Sierra Cruise. Sierra 1.
I guess I was a bit frazzled on long range. Just difficulties finding some words at some points.
Oh mate, it's the joys of it, isn't it?
Other than that, I think everything went pretty well.
Good man. Yep. Quite right. No, good work from yourself. As I said, Sierra Cruz, real good initiative this evening. You're kind of there. You breached holes when I didn't even we didn't even have to say it. You were there doing the right thing at the right time. So that's perfect. When you're assisting, popping smoke, lighting up stuff when you should have done. So yeah, just comms practice makes perfect, doesn't it? And it's always a bit rusty on the long range. So, but yeah, all good guys. Rodel, you got anything to add to it?
Yeah, I think
Nothing. Okay, fantastic, lovely. Moving on to now, Jake, go for it.
I think we got lit up pretty heavily with our perimeter sweep up north there on the hill. So I think we drew most of the fire from 1 and 2. I don't know. Don't know if you guys got pinned down like 3 and 4, but I'm pretty sure we held at least 2 squads worth of continuous fire.
Sounds about right.
It looks quite good, I will admit. In Zeus, it did look quite amazing. An RPG that was overshot on you, and you got like enough tracer fire to like a good 4th of July. So, yeah, no, good work, guys. Good work. Fantastic. Okay, let's go on round. So just Krauser, mate. Pros and cons. How did you enjoy this? Did you enjoy this evening? Did you have fun?
Me, it was my first time driving, so I learned something new today.
Yep.
When we got here, Ashford went down, and I got into a little panic attack because I didn't know how to pass information through.
Yep.
But actually I'm pretty impressed because with this little storytelling with the SPs having linking have something to link each other, it's like really fun.
I appreciate it, mate.
Experience.
That's good. Yeah, that's something myself and Cypot have been discussing, and we're really trying to work on is to make SPs immersive and have a story and something we can actually invest a bit of time in. So we're going to try and make them all lead on like this, and I'm glad you like that, mate. And yeah, it's all about as I said at the beginning, sort of 2 ICs and that next man up mentality. So when someone does go down or is hurt, the idea is to get that information through that actual alpha lead, alpha FTL down. Krauser taking command, blah blah blah, kind of thing, and it's just the idea to keep that succession of command, so that because if there is no one in command, then it all goes pants up and all goes terribly wrong. So the idea is, yeah, practice makes perfect, mate. But appreciate it, Burton, mate. I shall come to you last, good sir. Bishop.
Just ditto what Krauser said. I love it when we do SPs like this. They're awesome.
Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. No worries, mate. How did you find the mission and comms side of things? So you got a good grasp of it all?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm learning.
Good, mate. Good, mate. Yeah, that's fantastic. As I said, practice makes perfect. Lovely. Ivanov, on to you, mate.
Oh yeah, I thought it was great, except for the little technical hiccup there. But other than that, I think the recon assault was pretty good. Unfortunately, in the heat of battle, we were engaged for most of the time, and I neglected my UAV, so that it's now gone, unfortunately.
Oh, mate, it happens. I mean, realistically, and I'm sure Burton and Cyport will back me up on this, is that the firefight takes precedence. So if you don't have a chance to sort the UAV out, then obviously you want to keep yourself alive and your teammates alive rather than the drone. But Obviously, if you can, look to land
Definitely.
it before you begin assaulting. That's obviously preferable, but if it's not the end of the world, mate. Not the end of the world at all.
Yeah, I think
So-
that's the second drone that I've lost in a SP. 2 for 2.
All good, mate. All good.
That's why we do them, so you have the time to practice.
Exactly that. And I was looking at the C-tab whilst we were in our recon positions, and you know, marking that map perfectly. So, you know, I'm coming into leaps and bounds with it, mate. So keep working on it. That's all I say. You're getting pretty handy at it.
Right. Yeah, it just ran out of fuel. So.
Oh, that's all good, mate. All good. Lovely. On to you, Winters.
I was really confused at the start, and I was even more confused when we got to the assault point. But because you know, we had technical issues with, you know, the radio, and then we had Saint disappearing before Ivanov's screen, so I had to be a message relayer, and
Oh, it's weird that. Yeah.
I kept getting shot in the head and going down multiple times, and then it was chaotic at that assault point because the squad literally climbed the mountain and got even with us and saw us, and yeah, that kind of started the whole fight. I was able to get on top of this big building that's behind us, and I was able to see everything that was coming in from the west, so that was cool. It's pretty fun. I had a really good position. I was just able to light them up as they drove in, so it was epic. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. It was alright.
Cool, mate. Yeah, the technical issues is the joys and wonders of Arma, isn't it? So that one is, as Hyport said, is quite a recurring one that does tend to happen. But you guys did the right thing in overcoming it. There's nothing worse than, I'm sure everyone here has experienced it, than when you're in operation or in action and just people keep moaning about the same thing rather than just kind of getting on, doing what they can to make it work and then just adapting. That's what I like to see. So you guys did exactly the right thing and remain combat effective despite of it. So can't fault that, mate. And yeah, you did the right thing taking initiative when we're obviously looking to defend a position. Obviously, look to try and find the best locations around you, especially with an AR. You're looking to try and get an elevated position is always preferable. So good stuff, mate. Good initiative to take the position up there, and you were engaging and lighting them up quite well. So lovely. Good stuff, Winters, as always. Sullivan, on to you, mate.
Can I be heard?
Yes, mate. Let me hear you.
Okay. Honestly, it was all good. Communication was all right. Squad size were like a little bit low, but it's what we can manage for now. And other than the part where we just got schwacked and at least me and whoever was with me, I think they disconnected. We couldn't see anything for like the majority of our scouting phase. So we had like no eyes or anything, which kind of sucked. But like it is what it is. And at the end, like just like technicals and everything start flying at us. It's just like a good exercise for like communication, telling where all these vehicles are coming from, what's inside of them, and all of that. Always good. I really enjoyed this SP, and hopefully I can come join you guys a bit more next week.
Yes, mate. No, please do. Please do. More the merrier, and you're always welcome. That's for sure. Yeah, you're quite right. So as we found with the FTX just gone, again, recon positions are intuitive, not exact. So if you do look to see a rough location and you have no eyes, don't stay there. Don't say you have no eyes and continue to have no eyes. As long as you're again on the comms, letting us know or letting the right people know that you're moving in position to find better eyes, then that's all that matters really. And it's all about adapting to the terrain and surroundings around you. So much like Winters looks to take an elevated position, he wasn't told to do that, but he did it, and he was able to get better eyes. So it's that kind of thing, really. So lovely. Okay.
And that's one of the keys with the drone as well. The drone allows us to take what otherwise would be terrible recon positions and turn them into excellent ones.
Exactly that. Yeah. Bang on. Absolutely bang on. So, right, before I give it to you, Saipot, we'll just let Rodal say his 2 cents. Go for it, mate.
Yeah.
All right, that was 2 cents worth.
Yeah, moving on. All right, let's.
I just wanted to add when you called a green light for Sierra to push up to RP4, it would have been nice for a confirmation in regards to the northern part of the AO, saying that it was cleared, because I was very let's say nervous about what could have come down from there, because I don't think any of us had a tasking scanning northbound, do we?
Do you mean when we were assaulting or when we were defending?
So reference map, everything to the right and north, or east and north of the red line going across the AO, should be empty, correct?
Yes. Apologies.
It
You
would
want
have
something
been
like that.
Yeah.
No, it's all good.
So
Mate.
it would have been nice, like when you call for Sierra to push up, say that the area to the north is clear of enemies, and we can just focus in one direction. Because one of the disadvantages of a Sierra or any armored unit is that it can only look in one direction at a time.
Yes.
And it's beneficial to. That's why we do the rolling SPFs, by the way, because that way we always have the enemy in one direction. There's no way we can get flanked. So it gives us the advantage that we're looking for when it comes to engagements in the vehicle. Because we have speed, we have range, we have the firepower, and so we can take these sort of daring runs.
Yes, mate. No, so yeah, you've hit a few things there. There's a lot of things that may have been done differently, but just obviously to achieve the mission parameters, we've done them the way we did. More than likely, I'd never have us assault a compound outside of the Sierra from a long distance. More than often, they would obviously be mounted and look to push right up to the best cover we can, and then assault from that. Obviously, juggling lots of things. I probably should have said that the northeast part was clear, but I was hoping that became apparent as we pushed down to the west.
Yeah.
But no, you guys did the right thing, as I said, with initiative and being online with us. But yes, mate, you're quite right. As we push through, obviously we look to say which areas are clear and stuff. So lovely, cool. Soaport, mate, you take it away. Apologies, I've talked for far too long this evening. I apologise.
No, absolutely. I think everything went great this evening. We definitely got to focus on some of the things we wanted to focus on, especially using those long-range radios. Unfortunately, as was mentioned, we had a couple of acre issues, but we did work through those and resolve them, so that was good. This taking over command as a fire team leader, and even beyond fire team leaders, working through the chain of succession in the squad. The grenade launcher being second. And AR, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe AR is third and then Rifleman's fourth. Is that correct, Abate?
It is usually because the Rifleman has some sort of AT usually.
Right.
Yes.
So, working through those. So everybody needs to know the job of the person above them at all times, because you never know, especially in a combat situation where everybody else is going to get shot and now you need to take over. So that's definitely an important thing, and I'm glad we had an opportunity to work on it here. As for the assault, a couple of things I wanted to point out. Great use of smoke. When we have those open fields that we have to move across, smoke is a great way to make that rolling concealment. And also, one thing that I wanted to mention as well, great job by First Squad moving down to continue clearing. Once you had cleared your section, you didn't just stop and then, not keep clearing while 3 and 4 were getting bogged down. You then moved to assist 3 and 4 and help clear. So that was great. I like that initiative there. Beyond that, I think everything went well today. Good job on the spot reps, especially calling in those QRF. Good job on taking up positions to defend against the QRF as well. Obviously, taking up top of building positions always comes with the caveat that you got to keep in mind that while you're on top of a building, not only can you see everything, but everything can see you. So just got to be careful with that.
Just as a curiosity, who was the first enemy you saw in the enemy compound when you scouted it? Was the guy on top of the silo, right?
Oh yeah,
exactly that. That's a perfect example of it. Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, otherwise great job, and I'll pass it off to you, Abate.
Lovely. Yeah, so everything you said, mate, I agree with you completely. Yeah, the good use of smoke, I think I said that as well. I said that to you, Ashford. Using it to cover open ground. It's just basically taking initiative, trying to do the best thing for the situation you're in. Don't always wait for an order, but obviously then look to use it as guides, and obviously then look to reply when it is sent through. As Cypop said, I do very much follow the, if anyone's ever taken part in sport or ever played any kind of sporting activity, you know that very much it's that next man up mentality. So it's always knowing the job of the man above you or next to you, so that if things do go right or things go wrong, you're their ability to be able to jump in and then look to keep the ball rolling, in a literal sense in some ways. So yeah, just obviously guys, just what I'll say, and I'll finish with before I hand off to Burton, is with this, guys, with these roles and the platoon comms, please do look to throw yourself forward for leadership roles, even if it's just a case of an FTL, Bravo FTL, anything like that. Just anything you could do to try and get practice in, even any operations or anything like that. Just having the ability to be able to hear it as well is obviously good enough. But please do let's push yourself forward to take those roles and just make practice. Practice makes perfect. So thank you for the banana hunter, much appreciated as always. So yeah, guys, I enjoyed this evening. It was good to Overwatch. You guys pushed through the compound quite effectively, and took the compound well and returned. Did everything you were supposed to do. And it's just as I said.
And we located that cache.
Yep, we've we've located the enemy cache. All the Euros have been kind of mounted as well. So we'll look to take that evidence, guys. We'll take some images of it as well, and we'll look to set up that recon report up. And then we'll look to get set up for whatever's set out in next week's SP. But I'm glad to hear everyone enjoyed it. I shall stop talking because I'm talking too much now. On to you, Burton.
I got nothing to add. Wasn't here for the full thing, but from what I did see, you guys were solid. Just remember, a lot of stuff can rely on solid spot reps. So, accuracy is key, but so is brevity.
Fantastic, mate. Yeah, and as I said, brevity comes with practice. And just have a little think about what you're going to say before you say it. It's yeah, brilliant stuff, mate.
Real quick.
Yep, go for
Sorry. If you guys haven't already, there is a poll on the forums about operation attendance. Please go there, click the one button that applies to you, and cast your vote so that we can try to find a remedy for low operation attendance.
I'll put that link in TeamSpeak as well.
Yes.
I can't fill it in as I'm on ELOA, but I think it's mainly due to summer and while we were prohibited from doing anything in winter, right?
I think you could still attend operations even though you're on ELOA.
Yeah, but I think many guys are like doing holidays and stuff at the moment.
Yeah. Well, it happens every year, and Rodal pointed it out it's very honest, is that obviously summertime people do have things to do and activities, so numbers in sense do drop in that regard. But I think what Burton's reply to is that I think Saturday operations have had a slight drop in attendance. So I think we're going to look, guys, to see what works best for you. When as same with training classes and stuff like that, what times work best for you guys, and when you're most available to obviously take part, because the more operations we do, the more fun we have, and the more you guys get to listen to me talk too much. So that's obviously what we're going to look to set out. But yeah, has that been posted in? Yes, guys. Yeah, it's in there now. So do go ahead and reply to that, because obviously we want to get as much information as possible with that. So yeah. I've actually got a couple of cons here written out that I've forgot. But so obviously when we move as a convoy, guys, if you are in a vehicle lead, obviously let's call out the waypoints that you cross. Obviously one thing we did forget to do, and that's on me, is we always look to deploy the drone way before we get anywhere near the contact. And can anyone tell me why we look to deploy a drone before we get anywhere near the AOI?
Because it needs to rise at least 500, preferably 2K.
Yes, and it takes a long time to do that, as as I'm sure Ivanov discovered this evening. So we obviously look to try and do that a little bit beforehand. So ideally, I think we'd set out to have waypoint 5 as the drone setup point. But yes, that's something on me to then look to get set up. But I think 6 and 5 more than often normally do remember it. But yeah, all right, guys. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed this evening. As stated, we have found the ammo cache. So we'll have to see. So next week's SP topic, guys, is we're looking at waypoints and the use of the micro dagger and how to follow those accordingly, and to make sure you're in the right position at the right time. So what we'll look to do is we'll take the information gathered this evening with the ammo cache, and we'll look to maybe take that forward and see what comes of the orders for next week's SP. But I'm glad everyone enjoyed it this evening. I'm going to look to try and keep putting this kind of storyline into it all. And if there's nothing else to say, guys, also yes, quite right. So yeah, if there's nothing else, guys, you are free to disappear. It has been
Awesome.
a pleasure as always. And yes, anything else to add, Sideport, mate?
Nope, I'm good. I appreciate it, guys. You all are dismissed. Winters, did you still need to see me, or was it what we messed